What's up, TBS crew? It's your boy Steph back with another reaction. This time we have Snarled, Death by Doppleganger, Something Scary, uploaded December 4th, 2018. Now, down in the description will be a link to Snarled's channel, a link to this original video so y'all can see it for yourselves without my commentary. Also will be links to all of my social medias. Get at your boy and see the personal life that I don't upload to YouTube. Without further ado, let's get into it. Been a while since I reacted to some Snarl.
Hi Oddings, it's your Ate Sapphire. After this episode, you can hear more stories over on the Something Scary podcast, available for free on Spotify or wherever you listen to your favorite shows. The links are in the description below. Hey, I'm Sapphire. Want to hear something scary?
I keep forgetting she does that.
Night at the Drive-Thru. The following tale comes from Megan and is inspired by a real experience she had while working late one night.
There it is.
I used to work at a popular fast food chain. Emphasis on the used to. I had my share of wild interactions with customers, people yelling at me, people starting fights in the eating area. But as intense as those times were, nothing was as weird and unexplainable as this one night. The night that made me quit. This particular location was open for 24 hours, and I was working the overnight shift.
Of course.
It was just me and my manager, Stacy. Hey, I'm gonna take a nap in the break room. You got things under control, right? I trust you. And with that, I was left alone behind the counter.
What?
I was pretty sleepy myself and decided to make some hot coffee to stay awake. A few minutes later, a man and a woman who appeared to be in their 20s walked in. They were wearing dark colors and lots of layers, almost like they didn't want to attract any attention. I threw on my best smile and greeted them. Welcome, I'll help you when you're ready. They both ignored me, which was pretty standard for most customers, so I didn't take any offense. I held my smile in place as I waited for them to decide what to order. But they weren't even looking at the menu. They were sort of glancing around nervously, hands in their pockets. Oh God, I thought to myself, please don't rob me, please don't rob me, please don't rob me. I watched their hands and their faces closely, but the longer I stared at them...
Where do you work at where you work at a fast food joint, but it's open 24 hours? Okay, I understand that, but motherfuckers can still come inside? Oh, no. Y'all just begging to get robbed at whatever fast food joint you employed at or were employed at. Most McDonald's are 24 hours, but about 9, 10 o'clock, that lobby, the inside is closed. And you could only go through the drive-thru. So I don't know where the fuck she's working, but they're asking to get got. Couldn't be me.
The less suspicious they became. They were scared. Is everything okay? The woman turned to me and smiled. Mm-hmm. She then walked over to a corner booth. The man stepped up to the counter. Could I get 2 large coffees, please? Of course. I'm brewing a new batch right now. I can bring it over to you when it's ready. The man paid for the drinks and slid into the booth with the woman. Once the coffee was ready, I walked it over to them. As I placed them on the table, a car pulled into the parking lot. I'm not much of a car person, but it looked like it was vintage, from the 50s or 60s maybe.
Classic.
That's a cool car, I casually commented. Is it blue? The man asked me anxiously. Yeah. Instantaneously, the couple slid underneath the table. We're not here. I was so confused at this point. Maybe they actually weren't scared at all, but just on a ton of drugs, I don't know. But I went back to the counter to wait for the new customers. But they never came. I heard a car honking loudly outside. I checked our camera feeds. That blue car was waiting in the drive-thru. But we barricade the entrance at night. Do they move it out of the way? I was pretty annoyed and was about to go to the intercom to tell them that the drive-thru is closed and that they needed to come inside.
That's
But the
backwards.
man and woman called me over. Whatever you do, you can't let them inside. They've been following us for days now. Oh my God, should I call the police? No. They won't be able to help. The people in that car, there are doppelgangers. I don't understand, and we don't expect you to. Look, for whatever reason, the versions of ourselves from another dimension or whatever have found us, and they're trying to replace us. Here. They handed me a small Ziploc bag filled with a mysterious substance. Whatever they order, put all of that in there. That should get rid of them for a while, long enough for us to get out of here. You guys are messing with me, right? Because that's seriously not cool. You don't need to believe us. You just need to follow our instructions, please. I'm not going to put whatever this is in a customer's food, and I don't even know who you are. Okay, just take their order. If they look exactly like us, put that in their food. If not, then just leave them alone. The blue car was still honking outside. Seeing as I didn't really have much choice, I put the bag in my pocket and walked over to the intercom. I could see there were two people in the car, but the video quality wasn't clear enough to tell if they looked like the couple hiding in the booth. A man's voice ordered 2 large coffees. I told them to pull up to the window. I was feeling so many things in that moment. If they didn't look like the couple, then I just got pranked by a bunch of wackos in my restaurant. If they did look like the couple, I wasn't prepared for what that meant. The car pulled up, and in the driver's and passenger seats were a man and a woman who looked identical to the other couple. I went to pour their coffees. I took out the bag of the unknown substance and poured it in. I'm gonna regret this, I thought to myself. I handed the altered coffees to the couple in the blue car and watched them drive away. I walked over to the couple in the booth. I poured that powder in their drinks. They're gone now. And to my complete surprise, they handed me a $100 bill. And then they left. I had completely forgotten that my boss was asleep this whole time, and I went to the break room to wake her up and tell her about what had happened. Of course she didn't believe me, so she played back the security footage. We see the first couple come in, order their food, and head to the booth. We see the blue car in the drive-thru, me talking with the first couple, and me handing the doppelgangers the spiked drinks. But what we don't see is the car leaving the drive-thru. So we decide to go outside and investigate. At the entrance of the drive-thru, all of the barricades were still up. Same for the exit of the drive-thru. No sign of anyone moving them or driving over them. At this point, my manager was just as freaked out as me. We decided to close early, and I quit the next morning. I think about that night a lot. I keep trying to make sense of it. Maybe they were playing a weird prank on me, and they were 2 sets of twins? But then how did the car get in and out of the blocked-off drive-thru? So, do parallel universes really exist? Are people's doppelgangers really trying to replace them? And would I ever run into mine? Want more Something Scary? You can hear 4 more stories over on the Something Scary podcast, available for free on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your favorite shows. The links are in the description below. If you'd like to submit a story, send me an email at somethingscary@snarl.com. Like and share this video if it gave you the chills, and don't forget to subscribe to Snarls and turn on the bell for notifications. And if you dare, follow me on social media. Until next time, sweet dreams.
I'm sorry, I'm still not past the fact that the restaurant or fast food joint that you're employed at is ass backwards, like Tech 9 says. Hey, so at most 24-hour fast food joints, like I said, like McDonald's, the lobby, the inside is closed to the public around 9 or 10, usually. And then the drive-thru is what's 24/7, if that McDonald's itself is 24/7. Your job, on the other hand, the inside is what's 24 hours. But the drive-thru is what gets cut off. Like, really? Bruh, you have a higher chance of motherfuckers coming into the establishment and ordering stuff as opposed to them going through the fucking drive-thru. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's so fucking backwards. One little thing I do want to mention, she said after they got done ordering their food, but all they ordered was 2 coffees, right? Last time I checked, caffeine wasn't food. It be like that though. But I've always heard of doppelgangers. It's like a complete duplicate of you, and if you see it, that means tragedy is about to strike for you, or you're gonna die soon, or something along those lines. I'm hoping that's not real. I mean, it is just a scary story, but I've heard like some real life people saying that they've seen their doppelgangers. I don't know how true it is, but I mean, you never know nowadays. What did you guys think of the video? What did you think of my reaction? Leave all your feedback down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, leave a like and a comment and share the video. And if you really liked it, subscribe to the channel and tap that bell icon so you will get notified every time your boy Steph drop new content, which I do 7 times a week. That is all I got for y'all this time around. Your boy Steph is out.